Hello and welcome to Anyone Can Catch. This is week 3. I'm Ryan Young and with me is Mike DeLoop. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for inviting me.
Awesome. I'm super excited for this week. We had the most submissions so far. So I'm thankful for everyone that took the time to submit and record a video to me. And yep. Hello and welcome to Anyone Can Catch. This is week 3. I'm Ryan Young and with me is Mike. Here we go. Okay, fix that. Technical issue. All right, let's take a look at the week 3 example. So here's Will. It is 2 brushes into a behind the back and another example. All right, thank you, Will. All right, first we have Moffer from Colombia. Nice job. Second one, just to prove it. You gotta do it 2 times in a row just to like show you really can do it.
That was great.
Yeah. Good job, Offer. Thank you for your submission. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Daniel from Colombia.
Must be warm.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Solid. Katie told me that the part of Colombia that Moffer and Daniel live in is like 100 degrees every day.
Oh my. Okay, that shows why, right?
Yep. Thank you, Daniel, for your submission. Hope to see you next week. All right. Next, we have Dominic from Poland.
Ooh. Nice with the ring.
Yeah, all left-handed, going the Saderizer brush.
You call that the Saderizer brush.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Dominic. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Mr. Heck from the US.
Oh, tricky. I really like that with the same hand.
Yeah, it's like a Bosis.
It's pretty slick.
Yep, in the garage. So, thank you. Hope to see you next week.
Yeah, with not a lot of space. I have ping pong tables right there in the window.
Exactly.
He's probably got a pile of tools over here.
Totally. Cool. Thank you. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Lori from the US.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
Making it look really easy. Out on the deck.
Yeah, also a little almost color coordinated there. Thank you, Lori. Hope to see you next week.
Chalk blue disc.
Yeah. Next, we have Yannick from Poland.
Poland's got a lot of entries.
Very quick.
Making it look easy. Just nice and easy.
Yeah, the 2-handed brush, it looks like it would be easier, but sometimes it's a lot harder to get both hands on there for both brushes.
And it looked pretty steep too when he was doing it.
Yeah, I think this gets the award for the least disc movement. Like it just stays in one place the whole time. Yeah. Thank you, Yannick. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Marta from Poland.
Now you feel like doing it?
No, I'm sweaty. I was eating my yogurt.
She's eating right
into it.
Yeah. Oh, look at how that set was so clean.
Yeah, almost looked like it was going into the crow, right?
Yeah.
Almost, yeah.
Also, counter. I know Marta is a clock player, so some extra difficulty there.
Oh, cool.
Oh, thank you, Marta. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Kevin from Ireland.
No!
Nice set.
Exactly.
Put the disc way up there, gave him some time to prepare for the second hit and then the catch.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Setting it so high can be so hard because you have to like inspect the disc and like line yourself up, and it gets harder the farther the way.
And it was a little wobbly too,
Yeah.
so it wasn't easy.
Yeah, totally. Thank you, Kevin. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Margaret from the US.
So simple and adding a roll.
Oh,
in.
look at
Yeah.
that. So confident. She's like, I got the combo, just like add on.
Yeah, adding a roll
Yeah.
in there. Look at this.
Yeah.
Did she make a video for the last week's
Yep.
one? Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. Maybe she thought she needed to add that roll
No.
just to make sure.
Just showing off how competent and how confident she was. You can like just string the 2 weeks together now.
And I've never seen her play before, so
Yep.
she's obviously having a progression
Yep.
with this, right?
Yep. So happy to see you, Margaret. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Matthew from the US.
Oh, adding some spin. Yeah, I like the way he moved and went after the disc. He really chased after it.
Yep. The traveling, you got to get your feet in order and line yourself up for the behind the back.
And I think that's the way most of us started, with that brushing the disc and chasing after it and then getting the BTE.
Let's see it one more time.
I used up all the space, didn't he?
Yep. Thank you, Matthew. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Vivian from the US.
Yeah.
Oh, the spin around. Look at that. She knew where the camera was.
To get back to the camera.
Yeah.
And kept it nice and clean with the right hand. Both good, clean hits under the disc.
Yep. Thank you, Vivian. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Andy from the US.
The same.
Yep. Look how clean it was. No wobble
No
at all.
wobble. And he got that second hit nice and kind of high. Gave him some time to visualize the catch.
Yep. Let's see it one more time. Oh, even aiming the second set
Yeah,
into
he
the behind the
adjusted
back.
it so that he could go over, yeah.
All right. Good job, Andy. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Josie and Katie from the US. Oh, at the beach, it looks like.
All
Just
right.
lakeside. Oh, a co-op.
A little teamwork,
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. Get overtime. Good job. Thank you, Katie
Hard work paying off.
and Josie. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Katie and Spencer from the US. Oh, starting with the roll into the brushes.
Nice turn right into the disc.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you, Katie and Spencer. Hope to see you both next week. Next, we have Andre from Germany. Oh, a little presentation.
Yeah.
Simple, clean.
Mr. Casual.
Yep,
Very nice
casual.
and casual out in the middle of I have no idea where.
You're just out hiking in the wilderness. Just get out and just do what anyone can catch. Video, move on.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Awesome, Andre. Thank you for your video. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Shar. Oh, definitely at the beach.
Wow.
Okay.
Did you see that curl?
Yeah. Starting
Oh,
strong.
yeah.
2 brushes in the wind. Okay, this one looks. Oh, this is a cloth version. Nice behind the back.
Nice using the wind.
Yep,
Yeah, she's got that beach. Might as well take advantage of it.
for sure. Thank you, Shar. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Ray from the US.
Oh,
Oh.
behind the back and went to the other side.
Also, a little tiny disc. What is that little pocket disc?
Yeah. Huh.
Fun fact, I asked Ray to send me his video, and he's like, after this tornado forms and decides where it's going to go, then I'll send you the video. So this was after tornado watch.
Well, it looks like they made it through good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you, Ray. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Simon from Germany.
Yo.
Off
Nice.
the throw, behind the back
Yes.
brush. I really like that.
The behind the back brush is pretty hard.
Yeah. And off the throw.
Yeah.
Nice, great way to start, with a little bit of Z's in there.
Yep. Awesome. Simon, thank you for your submission. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have me.
Oh, beautiful. Both legs.
Yeah.
Nice way to incorporate the spin at the end.
Thank you.
That's how we should be teaching all the new beginners. That this is the road to follow right here.
Next, we have Patrick from Poland. Wow.
Was that the jester kick?
Yeah, some kind of leprechaun
Yeah.
variation going on. Let's see it one more time.
I got your brush. Wow.
Straight and just snag the
And
BTB.
straight up and
Yeah.
down, too. No angle on that at all. It looked like it was just straight up and down.
Awesome. Thank you, Patrick. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Timik from Poland.
Oh, with the knees. Both knees.
Double knee brush, one straight into the other. So controlled. Second one fixed it, cleaned it up to the bosis.
That's great body control to be able to you're not just hitting the disc, but you're also kind of directing the spin, and not just on one, but both of them. The second one, he adjusted the spin so he could make that catch. That was really good.
Yep. Awesome, Timik. Thank you for your submission. Hope to see you next week. All right, next we have Ricky from Italy. Wow.
Figure four brush.
Figure four, one way back against into the behind the
The
back.
disc is straight up and down when he's doing this, almost inverted just a little bit.
I like this side to side action that's going on. It's like right, left, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Cool. Thank you, Ricky. Hope to see you next week. Next, we have Cesco from Italy.
Oh, similar, but he kept it on one side and went for the catch on the other side.
Oh yeah.
Is that a monster brush on the second brush? What is this second brush I just saw?
I think it's a Bad Attitude brush.
Okay, bad attitude brush.
Oh yeah.
I like the little leg action. It's like a little Michael Jackson kick from one to the other.
Side, like
Yeah.
that.
Awesome, Cesco. Thanks for the video. Hope to see you next week. All right, next we have Will from the US.
Wow, with a beautiful spin at the end. The body control and his body positioning straight up and down. Look at that. It's beautiful. Wow.
So controlled, behind the back, both sides.
Both sides.
Mhm.
And then the spin is just amazing.
Yeah.
Clean.
Thank you, Will. Hope to see you next week. And then we have Spencer from the US.
What? What is going on?
Oh,
Two discs.
okay, we'll watch that again.
I brushed them both at the same time. And both opposite directions. And what it looked like to me. Wow. That's some high level skill there. With the, not only with the double disc, but hitting both directions at the same time.
Yeah.
That's
And the
pretty cool.
coordination, it just looks so beautiful and engaging.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
I don't know who that is, but that is amazing what he's doing.
Yeah. Good job, Spencer. Thank you for submission. Hope to see you next week. Okay, I think that's all the submissions for week 3. So for week 4, we're doing under leg throw, into a twirl, into a chair. Here it is left. Twirl.
Cool.
Awesome. Submissions are due next Monday by midnight. So please share your... Actually, let me cut to our camera.
I'm excited to see what everybody comes up with for that. So now that I see that everybody's kind of evolving it, from starting out from the easiest and then going up to some of the hardest moves that you can come up with for that, it's pretty cool.
I know. I like the spread. I mean, it's like so heartwarming. I love just the basic variation to start with. Like anyone who's doing that is pushing their limits already. Like keep sending me those videos. Like if that's all you can do, that's great. I love them. I love just the basic 1-2 catch.
And that's how we all started.
Yeah.
That's how we all developed our moves and grew and went further in this sport. Starting with the basics, some of the most easiest moves, and then evolving them into something new. And for each person, that evolution is different. I love to see the growth of everybody. It's pretty awesome.
Cool. Well, thank you for our submissions, and thanks for being here, Mike.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Cool. And we'll see you next week.